Hello, my name is Jake and I'm an artist from East Anglia, and I'm doing a project called The Gift Must Always Move, which is about exploring what the gift is and how it works in Western civilization. I wonder if you could ask some questions about your gift store. Where are your gifts sourced? India. Do you know who makes them?
No, they're natural stones. So
the natural stone?
Natural stones,
Who
yes.
actually makes the jewellery then?
My colleague goes out there and she sources the stones, and then they're set into silver, sterling silver out there by people out there on fair trade.
Okay. So it's Indian workers who make them?
Yes.
Okay. Where are they packaged, or they're not packaged?
No, when they come back she polishes them all up and sets them all out. Yes.
So they come from India. Where do they arrive in the UK first?
To Tooting, where she lives in Tooting.
Tooting?
In London.
In London?
Yes.
And then they've come to Bristol?
Yes.
In London?
Well, we watches these shows travel around the country.
Okay.
We've just been to Bournemouth. We go on to Kingston and Norwich and all round.
You go to Norwich? When are you going to Norwich?
In about 3 weeks' time.
Because I'm going to Norwich in 3 weeks' time. So I'll probably see you again.
Well, yes, it'd be my partner at Norwich because I'm going to Kingston.
Oh wow, that's really interesting. Cool. How many miles do you think these gifts have travelled then? Thousands of miles. Do the people who make them know who's buying them?
Yes, because although she was born in this country, she is of that origin.
Oh, okay. How long have you been doing this for?
Well, she's been doing it for many years. I've just been helping her out recently because I do my own craft as well. So I help her out when she's got 2 shows.
Okay, that's brilliant. Would you say this is business or pleasure or a bit of both? Or?
Well, for her, obviously, it's a business. For me, it's a change from my gifts, so it's a pleasure for me.
Okay.
But obviously, business as well.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hello, my name's Jake and I'm an artist from East Anglia. I'm working in Bristol and Norwich at the moment, and I'm exploring gift exchange and what the gift is in Western society. I just wanted to ask some questions about your products and stuff.
Yeah.
Where are your gifts sourced?
All over the country. I get different places. I get some from China, some from Japan, some from Bali, and some from Greece.
And are these fair trade?
Everything's fair trade.
They're all fair trade. Do the people who make them know where they're going?
Probably.
Yeah.
They probably don't know I'm in Bristol with them, but they know.
Do you think that the people who buy them have a connection of where they've come from and who's made them? Do you think there's a connection there?
I think people like to know that it's families that make them and this sort of thing. I think they do, and they do ask. A lot of people do ask about fair trade, definitely.
How many miles do you think these gifts have travelled?
How many miles have they travelled? Well, as far as Japan is the furthest place.
Okay.
So that's 2,000 miles.
When they come to the UK, where do they go in the UK?
My lounge.
Your lounge?
Yeah.
Which is where?
In Exeter.
In Exeter?
That's where I live.
And then you travel to...
I go all over the country, doing fairs and exhibitions like this. Yeah.
Wow, that's cool. How long have you been doing this for?
7 years.
7 years.
Yeah.
Are you enjoying it?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. Would you say it was business or pleasure or both? Or?
It's business, yeah. But I do love it, but it is my living.
It is business. Yeah. Okay, thank you very much.
It's alright, that was okay.
So, hello, my name is Jake and I'm an artist from East Anglia.
Okay.
And I'm working in Bristol and Norwich at the moment with a project called The Gift Must Always Move, which is about how gift works in Western civilization and with like money and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I just wondered if I could ask some questions about the gifts you're selling today.
Yeah.
I wondered where your gifts are sourced.
I source from South America, Germany, America, China.
Okay.
And glassware from Norway, I believe it comes from somewhere.
Norway, okay. Do you know who makes them?
I don't know. No. I use importers in Norwich, and importers in Woking, and I work directly with the States, bringing in the gel product, which
Okay.
So that comes from California. Very good.
Do you think your customers have a connection with where these gifts come from, or do you think they just see them and like them and take them home? Or?
See them, like them, take them home.
Yeah. How do you value or price your gifts?
How do I work out what I'm going to sell them for?
Yeah.
I look at my product costs, what it costs me to import, then I put my markup on top of it, and that's it. There's no set pricing anywhere.
Okay. How long have you been gifting for?
On and off for probably about 8 years.
8 years. Would you say this is business or pleasure or a bit of both?
Business, purely.
Just purely business, okay. Thank you very much.
No problem.
Did you mind me filming or do you want me to just film you?
Film that about it.
Hello, my name is Jake. I'm a artist from East Anglia, working with University College Falmouth and working in Bristol and in Norwich for my project called The Gift Must Always Move, which is about how the gift works within westernisation and modern capitalism in the UK. I just wanted to ask some questions about your gifts that you're selling today. I wanted to know where your gifts are sourced.
Well, the wooden clocks, they're all from York.
From York?
Yeah.
And they're made in York?
They're made in York, these here, yeah.
That's brilliant. Oh yeah. It's brilliant, nice UK product there.
Yeah. These are English. You're, I can't think what the name of the company's called, but they're English.
Yeah.
All right. All the art prints are English. Where you're stood.
Yeah. These
there.
are falling down here.
No, that's all right. Yeah. Everybody does that. They're English as well. The original metal sign co. Don't know if their address is on there.
Manufactured in the UK.
In the UK, okay. Now that's just, oh yeah, then there's some of this, some of the china, some of it, these here, are from Norfolk, China.
Norfolk China.
Yeah, they are.
Okay.
All the ones in the boxes are Chinese.
Chinese, okay. Do you know who makes all of these gifts?
Yeah, it's all China.
All China.
Yeah. It's a it's a company in Dartford called Lesser and Payre.
And they're,
right.
So they're packaging.
But they're made.
In China.
They design them. Leonardo collection. They design it all, and it's manufactured then in
China.
In China, yeah.
Okay.
Same goes for. Oh, so I keep doing it myself. Same goes for all this tin stuff. That's all Chinese.
All Chinese. Okay. That's brilliant. How many miles then do you reckon these gifts have travelled?
I don't know what it's China.
A long way then.
York's a couple hundred miles, isn't it?
Yeah, York's a couple hundred miles.
I buy them direct from York, so they come straight from York to here.
Okay. And is this the only place you work in Bristol, or?
Yeah. We it is now. I've retired, and I just do it as a hobby more.
Okay.
In a job. We had two businesses at one time. I'm 75 now. I retired at 70. Sold up all that. But just do this as an interest. We always did the models in our shop. I didn't run the shop.
Yeah.
But I had somebody running the shop with models. We did more models then than we did fancy goods, like, you know.
How do you value your gifts or price them?
What markup, I mean?
Yeah.
All you can do is put on mine, or you can do is put about 50% on.
50%.
Some people put 100. I've got friends of mine that put 100 and 200% on clothes and that, you know, but difficult times these days.
How long have you been gifting for then?
We had a shop for, I don't know, 20 years. We did contracting as well and worked across the world. But I used to do all vintage steam rallies.
Wow.
And that's where we used to sell this, all vintage rallies and car rallies and things like that. You know, I'm getting too old for that now, so I've stopped going out on site in the winds, in the rain, and so I settled for something like this where somebody else puts this up and I sell inside, like, you know.
Would you say this is a business or a pleasure or a bit of both?
A bit of both.
A bit of both. Yeah.
Not so much money in it now as it used to be, like, you know. You couldn't make a living out of it.
You could?
I couldn't anyway.
Okay.
Some do.
You have
Like the fella next door, they're all working for themselves and behind you, and they go from one show to another. You know.
all over the country,
I
yeah.
think they've got a better markup on their stuff than I can get.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. My girls will be doing that sometime.
Hello.
Hello,
What was your name?
Lynn,
Lynn. Hello, Lynn. I just wanted to know where your gifts are sourced.
South Africa.
South Africa. Do you know who makes them?
The women from the Ndebele tribe.
The women from are these women here?
Yeah.
Do they know who they're making their gifts for?
Yes.
They do. Do you know where the gifts are packaged? If they are packaged.
They're not
at all?
packaged,
They're not packaged.
no.
Okay. How do you like to market them? Or just these sort of
Yeah, just and we.
African beauty or butterfly? And is this an international company? African
Yes.
Butterfly. Okay. How many miles do you think these gifts have travelled then?
I've got no idea. So from Johannesburg to us, but I don't know how far that is.
Where did you get them? Did they come directly to Bristol?
No, they come to where we live in Bedfordshire.
In Bedfordshire,
Yeah.
and you come
and then
here.
we came from Bedford to Bristol.
And how long are you here for?
2 weeks we've been here.
Okay. How do you value the price of your gifts?
How do we value them? Oh, I don't know. We
Does
just
it-
have a standard rate
Does
for.
the African Butterfly tell you the price,
No,
or
we do.
you tell you,
Yeah.
you decide the price?
We just look at how much they've cost us to import.
Okay. How long have you been gifting for?
6 years.
6 years, and all with African Butterfly, or
Yeah.
Would you say this is business or pleasure, or a bit of both?
Bit of both.
Bit of both. Okay. Cool. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
All our products are fair trade. We support 160 families just outside Johannesburg.